Hello everyone and welcome to another game of Squirrels Baseball. I am Aaron and we are in Tampa to take on the Rays. The Rays currently have the second best record in the majors. They are comfortably ahead of just about everybody else in the American League. They've got a few game lead over Portland, who we will see in the next series. I could probably go on about Portland for a little bit, but I'll try to save it for when we actually play them. I do think this might be only the second time we've ever played the Rays, and I do believe it was at our place last time we did. It was just a year or two ago. So I got a little bit of a feel for their lineup. It looked like they had John Lester going on the mound, which would explain why they have won quite a few games. Well, he's actually got a losing record, so what do I know? So here is Kester in the box. He'll start off with a swing and a miss. Looks at strike two. And that one just misses off the plate. 1-2. Hit right back up the middle for a leadoff single. Here comes Marvin. He will bat right-handed. Changeup stays high. And then a swing and a miss for the first strike. Kester goes for second, and he is going to be easily thrown out. I already forgot who the catcher was. So I guess we'll find out a little bit later. Marvin's got a 3-1 count now. 1 out, base is now empty. Swings and misses to fill the count. Fair ball to first. Hinsky will step on the bag. Here is Chief. He and Terry should be tied for the hits lead in the majors, both with 91 apiece. The Chief will tack on number 92 with a double, it looks like. Here's Terry's chance to stay tied. Starts off with a slider over the inside corner. And swings and misses at a slider. Swing and a miss, strike three, so Chief will take the hits lead, but the Squirrels will not score. No runs on 2 hits. We go to the Rays part of the lineup. They've got a shortstop named Sandberg that's going to lead things off. You can see our typical regular lineup is in here. Sweeney's going to play third. Chief will DH. Which we don't get the chance to use this lineup a lot, but that is our usual American League lineup. Paulie on the mound starts things off with a swing and a miss. Another swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, strike three. One away, Mike Lamb at the plate, and he'll take a strike. The pitch is down and out. Knuckleball over the outside corner. Oh, I'm not real sure where that one missed. 2-2. Swing and a miss on that knuckleball for strike three. 2 away, and here's Chase Utley. I feel like he's bounced around a little bit in these seasons, but he's always been with good teams. Pops this one up. Paulie will take it himself, with Kester standing right beside him. So 1-2-3 start for the Rays. Puts us into the second inning, where Frank's going to lead it off for the Squirrels. Line drive right over the third base coach's head. This one fouled straight back. Fouled back again. Still an 0-2 count. Hits this one into the outfield. B.J. Upton will make the grab in center field. So here is Tom. Still, I mean, it's early June, but still into June without a home run. It's a little uncharacteristic. It's got a 1-1 count to start this at bat. So that pitch is up and out. Hits this one through the left side of the infield. A 1-out single will bring Zach to the plate. So that fastball is outside. Swings at a curveball. Comes up empty. 1-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Line drive right back up the middle. That will put runners on first and second, and that should bring Sweeney to the plate. Only one away, and that first pitch is too far inside. Ooh, ground ball to short. That's not looking promising. Well, Sweeney's able to beat out the throw to first, so we'll leave runners on the corners for Joey with 2 outs. No runs scored as of yet. Lester actually throwing over to first. Apparently they hadn't got the memo about that in 2008. Sweeney does take off, and he will make it in there safely. Wasn't a bad throw, but I think Lester a little slow to the plate and threw an off-speed pitch. Probably gave Sweeney the chance to put 2 runners in scoring position. The ground ball to third. Oh, bad throw, and it does lead to a run. Eric Hinsky can't scoop it, so that's an unearned run to take the lead for the Squirrels. Kester at the plate now. Runner's still on the corners, and he will pop this into shallow center. Upton was playing shallow, though, and he makes it there comfortably. Squirrels score on an error, so they have a 1-0 lead going into the bottom of the second, where B.J. Upton is going to start things off for the Rays. First pitch is down and away. Swings under a fastball. I'm sure waiting for it to break down, and it didn't. Like that pitch, but he swung through it. 1-2. That's going to get into center field for a base hit. First one for the Rays, actually. Here's Johnny Gomes, the DH. Looks at strike 1. Hits this one through the right side of the infield, so Rays put their first 2 batters on for Fukudome, who I think lasted longer with the real Cubs than he did with the Cubs in these seasons, even though he never really lived up to expectations. He'll go down swinging, 1 away. Here is Eric Hinsky. Wasn't his error. The error was on Lamb, but Hinsky did have a chance to scoop that up. It couldn't. It's got an 0-2 count. He will look at strike 3. Doesn't agree with the call, but on we go. Here's India. He is the catcher I didn't notice. Now I'm guessing I created created him more as a defensive catcher, seeing as he's batting 8th and only hitting .214. Grounds out there, and that will end the inning. So a couple hits for the Rays, but no runs. Squirrels still leading by 1 as we go into the 3rd inning, where Marvin's going to lead it off. Marvin ground out in his first at-bat. He'll look at a strike here. Swings and misses to make it 0-2. Fastball a bit too high. Marvin not tempted. But then looks at a curveball for strike 3. 1 away. Here's Chief, your current Major League leader in hits by 1. Got a double in his last at-bat. Looks at strike 1. Fouls this straight back to make it 0-2. Hits this one, foul. Still 0-2. Oh, couldn't catch up to that slider for strike 3. So here's Terry. He struck out in his first at-bat. He's looking to tie that hits lead again as he swings and misses at a fastball. Hits this one. That gets through, so now we are tied at 92 hits apiece. Terry took a big turn towards second, but goes back to first. Frank flew out to center in his first at-bat. Looks at a ball, up and in. Pops this one up. India will run out of room. 1-1. It's down by Frank's feet. 2-1. There's a called strike. 2-2. This will be hit into left center. Terry will stop at third. Frank goes into second. That's a double, but no RBI. 2 runners in scoring position for Tom. He looks at a curveball for strike one. This is going to go down the left field line for another base hit, and that'll score 2. Those will be earned. A 2 RBI double makes it 3-0 Squirrels. Here is Zach, a runner still in scoring position with 2 outs. First pitch misses low. Swings at a slider that I'm not sure would have been a strike. Swings through a curveball to make it 1-2. Fouled back, not in the air long enough for India to get there. Called strike 3. That'll end the third inning, the top half anyway. The Squirrels tack on 2 more to make it 3-0. Cliff Floyd is going to lead things off for the Rays in the bottom of the third. Pretty good lineup when Cliff Floyd is batting 9th, and it's not... I mean, I probably wouldn't have him there. I'd at least have him batting 8th, but still, not unjustified. Good problem to have. He's got a 1-2 count at the moment, though. He will look at that one for ball 2. Swings at a knuckleball in the dirt for strike 3. Here is Sandberg. Struck out in his first at-bat. One of 5 strikeouts Paulie managed the first time through the Rays lineup. Sandberg with a 1-1 count to start things off right now. So that one will be down in the dirt again. Fouled away. That'll make it 2-2. A little bit high on that fastball. Gives us a full count. Swings through a fastball for strike 3. 2 away. Here is Mike Lamb. He also struck out in his first at-bat. So he looks at strike 1. Swings and misses to make it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Well, now we'll go to the 4th inning. Squirrels still up 3-0, and they will have Sweeney at the plate to start things off. Sweeney ground out in his first at-bat. We'll look at strike 1 here. Swings and misses to make it 0-2. Grounds this one foul down the third base line. Still 0-2. So that pitch is a bit high. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 away. Joey hit the ball to third to didn't drive in a run. He did let the run score, though, as Lamb, I can't remember if he had trouble. I think he fielded it fine, just a bad throw. Puts this one into right field. That'll be a base hit for Joey this time. Reached base both times, but only 1 for 2 on the day. So here comes Kester to start the third go-around of the Squirrels' order as that first pitch goes inside. This will go towards shortstop. Sandberg to second. Utley on to first. Kester beats out the throw. 2 away, runner on first. Marvin 0 for 2. Ground ball and a strikeout. Looks at strike 1. Curveball doesn't quite make it back to the plate. Swing and a miss on a slider makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Squirrels up 3-0. And they will start off with Chase Utley at the plate.
Where's the switch?
Should be up on the charger.
It's not.
Yeah, I don't know that. Here is Chase Utley. Trying to remember. He didn't strike out, but he didn't get on base. He popped back up to Polly. I remember that now. Anyways, got a 1-1 count in this at-bat. He will swing and miss at strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 away. B.J. Upton got a base hit in his first at-bat. Can't remember. I think he only got to second. So I might be misremembering that. Hits this one foul down the first base line to make it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down. Here's Johnny Gomes, who also got a base hit in his first at-bat. Swings and misses at the knuckleball on the outer half. Hits this one through the left side of the infield, so that'll make Gomes 2 for 2 today. Here is Fukudome, who struck out in his last at-bat. It was a bit of an untimely strikeout. Looks at strike 1. Starts to show bunt. So that it must have been a base hit bunt attempt because there were 2 outs. Gomes tried to take second and he failed. So that will end the inning. We'll go to the 5th. Still a 3-0 Squirrels lead. Chief 1 for 2 today, a double and a strikeout. Looks at strike 1. Swings and misses to make it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down. Here is Terry. He is also 1 for 2, though he swapped around his strikeout and single. Looks at strike 1. Into left field, and that will be fair, which also gives Terry the hits lead back, 93-92 over Chief. And that will be a double. Opposite field line drive right down the line. So here's Frank. I want to say he's 1 for 2, though I don't remember for sure if he actually got a hit in his second at-bat. I know he didn't in his first. He's got a 2-0 count at the moment. Swings and misses for strike 1. This pitch a bit high, makes it 3-1 rather. There's a strike. Full count, 1 out, runner on second, and that will be a walk. So here comes Tom with 2 runners on base and only 1 out. He will hit this right to second. Utley over to Sandberg, on to first, not in time there. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. Zach at the plate. Swings and misses at a curveball. Pops this one up in the air. Lester will take it himself over near second base. And that will end the top of the 5th. 3-0 Squirrels as we go to the bottom half of the inning, where Fukudome will come back to the plate with a fresh count. First pitch is down and in. And that pitch a bit high. Called strike on the knuckleball. Makes it 2-1. Goes back to the knuckleball and gets a pop-up. Kester goes behind second base and makes the catch. Here's Eric Hinsky. He struck out looking in his first at-bat. The knuckleball is out of the zone. This one's called a strike to make it 1-1. Fastball right down the middle, and Hinsky let it go. 1-2. Back to the knuckleball. Another pop-up to Kester. 2 away. I'm sorry, I don't know why my throat is so dry. There's India. I think I was going to say he struck out. I think he actually hit a ground ball now that I think about it a little harder. In any case, he's got an 0-2 count in this at-bat. He will pull this foul. Still 0-2. Oh, excuse me. Bloop towards third. Sweeney catches it, and we will move to the 6th inning. 3-0 Squirrels, and Sweeney's going to lead it off as well. Sweeney 0 for 2, looks at strike 1. And that pitch is outside. The fastball sails high. It's a 2-1 count. Hit towards first. Hinsky will pick it up and step on the bag. So here's Joey. Reached on an error and singled. Puts this towards the middle, but Sandberg will grab it and get it first to retire Joey for the first time today. Kester 1 for 3 so far. Got a base hit in his first at-bat. Looks at that pitch high. Looks like this will be it for Lester, one way or the other. Gets a swing and a miss. I think that was supposed to be a changeup that misses, and this will be fouled away. That will make it a 2-2 count. And this will be a ground ball to first, and that will get us to the bottom of the 6th inning. 3-0 Squirrels. The Rays will send Cliff Floyd, there we go, back to the plate. Struck out in his first at-bat. Paulie just really wanting one more strikeout before he goes out of the game. Gets a ground ball here, 1 away. Here's Sandberg, who has struck out in both at-bats so far today. Looks at a ball. Hits a ground ball to first, and that will be the second out of the inning. Last chance for strikeout number 10 for Paulie. Mike Lamb has also struck out twice today, and he will look at strike 1 here. Swings and misses to make it 0-2. Fouls it off, so we'll try it all again. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Paulie does get to 10 strikeouts on the day. We move to the 7th inning. Marvin is going to lead it off for the Squirrels, who are still leading 3-0. The Rays will put Ryu into the game. Alright, so Marvin will flip around left-handed. He is 0 for 3 on the right side with 2 strikeouts. Pops this one up. India should have this one. I think all he had to do is stand up. 1 down. Here is Chief, who's now 1 hit behind Terry for the hits lead. Looks at strike 1. Hits this into center field. Upton should have it, and he does. 2 away. Here is Terry looking to pad his lead. He's 2 for 3 today. So he watches that pitch run outside. A changeup is called a strike. Oh, wait, no, it wasn't. I don't think. Oh, I've got myself confused now. It's all running together. He'll strike out, though, and that will get us to the 7th inning stretch. Squirrels up 3-0, and they will start off with Chase Utley on the other side.
Now, please rise and join the singing.
Paulie's given us his 7 shutout innings. Time to go to Nakai. No reason to double switch for a little bit. Although I kind of think Portland comes back to our stadium, so I guess it'll be back to double switching for that. It is an off day on Friday, though, so the bench guys will get a chance to play here. So Utley, I do believe, is 0 for 2. He's got a 1-1 count in this at-bat. Hits this into left center, and that will fall down for a base hit. He is trucking for second, and he will make it there safely. The throw was not there in time, even if it was online. So here's BJ Upton with the runner in scoring position and nobody out. He will foul this pitch away. That gives him a 1-1 count. Changeup runs outside. 2-1. Fastball high. We've got a 3-1 count. And Nakai puts it right down the middle. Upton was taking all the way. Full count, runner on second with nobody out. Now there's one out on that swing and a miss. So here's Johnny Gomes, who's 2 for 2 on the day. Runner, again, in scoring position. It's that curveball, not real close. Fastball's in there for a strike. That fastball up by his head. Fouled off, Tom waiting for it. And he makes the catch. Nakai one batter away from getting out of this inning, and it comes in the form of Kosuke Fukudome, who has struck out and ground out to second, I think. Somewhere on the right. It's either second or first. I can't remember for sure. I tell you, I'm starting to get a headache here, and everything's getting foggy quick. Fukudome with the 2-2 count. He will swing and miss for strike 3. Still a 3-0 Squirrels lead as we move into the 8th inning, where Frank is going to lead things off. Frank is 1 for 2. He's doubled and walked so far. Looks at strike 1. Hits this one foul down the third base line. Ooh, this one I think is leaving the park, or at least the field. His 4th home run of the year, a 406 opposite foot shot. Opposite field foot shot. Yeah, I worded that badly, but it's 4-0 Squirrels now, and suddenly the pitching concerns change. See, Frank's found his power stroke, but Tom's still waiting. He is 2 for 3 in the game, though. He'll look at strike 1. The pitch misses, up and out. Misses outside and makes it 2-1. There's a called strike to make it 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Here comes Zach. He is 1 for 3. Got a base hit back in his first at bat. Looks at strike 1. Pitch misses down and away. Fouled off down the first base side. Ground ball to Sandberg, who will get it to first, no problem. So here's Sweeney. He is 0 for 3 today. Normally one of our more reliable hitters, especially coming off the bench, but not showing it today. Puts this into center field for his first hit. Well, maybe more right center, which is going to lead to him getting a double. That does make the day look much better. So here is Joey with a runner in scoring position and 2 outs. They throw back to second. Don't see that very often. First pitch is in there for a strike. This is fouled away. Don't know if that was actually in the air or not. This one is, but it'll make the seats. Not a lot of foul ground here. Changeup misses, down and in. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So we go to the bottom of the 8th. Squirrels now leading 4-0, so that means Nakai will throw another inning. Eric Hinsky is going to lead it off for the Rays. Hinsky 0 for 2, looks at strike 1. Looks at strike 2. Hits a ground ball to second, where Kester will get it to first. 1 down, here comes India, who is 0 for 2. Has put bat on the ball both times, but can't find any holes so far. Looks at strike 1. This pitch is down and in. Changeup misses outside to make it 2-1. Can't catch up to the fastball though, 2-2. Curveball hit weakly back to Nakai. 2 away. Here is Cliff Floyd, who is 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out. That fastball's inside. There's a called strike to the outside corner, we'll say. Into center field, that'll be Floyd's first hit of the day. 1 on with 2 outs. That brings Sandberg back. He is 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Oh, sorry, big yawn there. 1-1. Fouls this one away. That'll make it 1-2. Nakai throws in a fastball, and it gets hit out into right field, right through the right side of the infield. That will bring not the tying run to the plate, but make it very close. Mike Lamb at the plate. He is responsible for the first run of this game. Has a 1-1 count. So swings and misses at the first pitch. That curveball bounces in. Hits it to first, Terry on the bag, and that will bring us to the 9th inning. Squirrels up 4-0, and they are back to the top of their order. All right, Ryu's going to try to finish off this game, though he is starting to tire out there. He's got Kester with a 1-1 count. Hit back towards the middle, but not very hard, but it gets through anyway. Actually thought the middle infield would pick that up, but just out of their range. So that'll bring Marvin to the plate, who's 0 for 4, his second left-handed at-bat. Oh, and this pitch gets away. That'll put a runner into scoring position. So 1-1 count. Ground ball that India's going to field. He looked at third, but no play there. Works like a swinging bunt. Puts another run 90 feet away with Chief at the plate. He'll look at a ball inside. And that's outside. 2-0. Called strike. Swings and misses at a fastball to make it 2-2. The pitch is too low. We got a full count, 1 out, runner on third. Into center field, but no tag. And now it's, boy, good thing that throw was off lines, all I'll say. That'll be it for Ryu. He's going to come out 1 out short of finishing off this game. Oh, I do remember him now. Bill Bray is going to take over to try to get this last out right here. Terry at the plate. He is 2 for 4. Looks at strike 1. I kind of lost track. I think they're tied again for the hits lead. We've got a 2-1 count. This pitch up and in. Called strike. Full count, 2 outs. Runner on third. And we get a ground ball to first. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Heart of the order coming up for the Rays. They're going to need 4 runs to stay alive. All right, not a safe situation, so we will put Zap out there.
Your attention, please. Now number the pitch for Indianapolis. Number 23, Zap.
And this has put a line drive into right field off the top of the wall. Thought it had a chance to get out of here, and it was not off by much. Brings B.J. Upton to the plate. That first pitch is outside. And that one's too high. It's 2-0. Hit and run, though it's hit up in the air. Marvin coming in. He's not going to get there. That's going to work out, actually. I thought it might lead to a double play, but here's Johnny Gomes, who's had a very good day with nobody out and runners at the corners. Puts this one in the air, also shallow. Frank coming in, and he will make the play. Both runners are well off the bag, and that's going to be a triple play to end the game. I don't think we've ever done that before. Just over-aggressive base running by the Rays ends the game. Your final score today, Indianapolis Squirrels 4, Tampa Bay Rays 0. And I'm pretty confident that that is a franchise first triple play. All right, Paulie is going to be your player of the game for pitching 6 shutout innings, and why not? So thank you, everybody, for watching. If you'd like to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, feel very free. Otherwise, we'll be back here for Game 2 with the Rays tomorrow. See you then.